Happy Friday to her.
Happy Friday, Consuela.
How are you doing today?
I am doing good.
Good.
How about you?
I am great.
You're great.
I
You
am
look
great. Thank you. You look great.
Thank you.
It was a short week for me because I had Martin Luther King Day off.
Yeah,
So
you did.
I think it's the short week, like giddiness, like yay, only 4 days of work, and now it's the weekend. Although
Yeah, you still have energy.
I do. Although I am sad that I don't have a 3-day weekend, because I really do think weekends should be 3 days.
They should. I agree. And some preliminary labor studies also agree.
Yeah. So, and we're in a good time of year with school because we have Martin Luther King Day. Then next month we have some president stuff that gives us 3-day weekends, and then in March it's spring break time. So this is like the good stretch of the year. We got lots of little breaks that will help my energy. So,
yeah, that part I do envy you about. But, yeah.
So, all right. So we're here to FLF, and I always forget our structure, even though I know we shouldn't. But it's styling. Yeah. See, I was prefacing that I would actually remember.
Oh. Okay.
So styling. But I think I want you to start because you suggested these outfits, and normally we style new outfits for when we FLF. But we're flipping on Friday again.
This is new to FLF, so
it is new to FLF.
It counts.
But to me, it's not like our normal, because for me, this outfit had a different purpose. So
yes, it did.
But it was a great suggestion because we save all our outfits. I'm trying to get out of school as soon as I can to get here, and I was like, oh, it's getting late. I got to get there. Then we're gonna have to make outfits. It's gonna be a late night. Maybe doing FLF. And then you're like, why don't we wear what you taught class in, last weekend? And I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be easy. That's smart. But then you're like,
and I look great.
That's right. That's what you said. And I'm like, you're not wrong. So, so we're wearing what, I actually, when, I teach at Little Learners Preschool, and I try to make sure that, I'm modest, and, they have rules. It's, it's the littles. You got to get everything covered. And so this is what I chose to wear to class. But I also, what's funny is that even at school in First Life, I try to avoid wearing skirts or dresses. So in Second Life, I avoid wearing them because it sucks to sit in them. I don't like how it looks when you're sitting in a skirt or a dress. So pants make the most sense, especially I have to sit. And when I do class, we sit a lot. Not only do I sit in a chair, I sit on a pillow on the floor. And that's not conducive to wearing a skirt, alphas or not. To me, it just hurts my brain that it just is not a pretty look. Sitting in Second Life in a dress is not pretty. And I'm always amused by the fashion shows and whatever events I go to where the other female avatars are sitting with their big flexi dresses, and it's all in their face when they're sitting.
Yep.
I like to look good when I'm sitting too.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah, SL does struggle with the way the skeleton interacts with skirts for sure.
Mm-hmm. So I will wear a skirt or dress if I know we're going to be standing.
Yes.
So, or dancing or whatever, right? So I will do that. But if I know they're sitting, I am absolutely not wearing a skirt or dress. And if I happen to go to something where it's like an audience and you sit, I will stand in the back. So I don't have to look funky sitting in a skirt or a dress.
Yep. And
actually, I go... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay. I was just going to quip that. And right after we get out of the dance, the skirt comes off.
No! Oh, yes. Yes, for sure. No, I was going to say, I go to this one class. It's a tarot class because I like to review the tarot. And they have like a circle of chairs, and they have the worst animations in them. So I always just wedge myself behind the chairs and stand there so I can look cute while we discuss the tarot. So, and not once have they ever asked me to sit down, which I'm glad, because I don't have to. Like, I am here to participate in the discussion. I don't have to sit to do that. So I just feel bad that they have all these chairs out and I won't sit in them. So it's like, nope, I'm going to stand right here. So.
Heck yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about styling. So you go ahead and start because you were the one that initiated this, even though on the onset I started with my outfit and then you matched, but you go first.
Okay, so I'll go from the top down here. So I am wearing this no match hair called No Crossroads, and I really, really like this hair. Actually, I wasn't planning on doing this, but let me go ahead and do something while you're looking at my hair, because this is one of the first hairs that I got where I could do this. No, this. Okay, come on, hon.
Wait, I should be looking behind you for what you're going to demonstrate, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was looking at you straight on, so I'm glad you didn't pull it off yet. Go. Boop. Oh, yes. That's great.
I love it.
Do it again. I want to see it.
Boop.
And again.
Boop.
That's really cool. Are you going to leave it down? Because it looks good down.
Done.
Because you wore it tied back the last time.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. So
and now it gives it a different feel, a different flavor.
Yeah, good idea.
That is very nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that hair. Let's see. So coming around front, I've got my contraption traveler spectacles on, which look very nice. One thing that I wanted to note about those is they actually have 3 sizes, which are not like based on the size of your head. They're actually based on like the proportion of the width of your nose to your head, which is incredibly helpful. Because, if you've ever worked with trying to size glasses in SL, sometimes you get it fitting just right on your head, but then it's like way too big for your nose or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a nice touch.
Now, weren't these available at the 50 the last round?
They were available at the 50 in the last round.
Mm-hmm. The round that I think is still open, but it might close. I think it closes tomorrow.
A very short period of time, so
Yep.
If you want them, act now.
Right? Run to the 50. Pick up your contraption glasses.
Yes. Moving down, we have some Deadwool on. So this is the Deadwool Heart Vest with chain.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Deadwool Heart trousers.
Okay.
And it is not Deadwool for the shoes. It is going to be Cold Ash. These are the the monk buckle shoes.
Those look great.
Yeah, they worked really well with this heart outfit, I think. And one note that I want to make about the heart vest. This is probably, at this time, still my favorite vest in SL.
Oh, yeah?
I love the fact that I can colorize the front and back fabrics entirely separately.
Mm-hmm.
Which you can come up with some pretty wild combos that way. It has some really nice patterns. Also, the inner padding there, which is just very subtle, also can be independently colored.
Mm-hmm.
So that's visible like right under the arms and right around the chest.
Mm-hmm.
So just a really, really nice vest. And, of course, you've got the undershirt on it, but just really happy with this one.
It's just very natural and like you're obviously very comfortable. You've got the open shirt. You've got one button undone at the bottom, the sleeves rolled up. It's just not stiff, It looks like you're comfortable. And
yeah, I'm comfortable. I'm working. I'm doing stuff. And speaking of how comfortable I am, I also have a Garbaggio mood crystal, which someone very, very nice got for me.
Mood crystal / what was it called?
Plum bob.
Plum bob, right.
Yes.
And I was surprised that some of the kiddos in my class at LLP did not know what this was. They're like, Miss Consuela, what's that above your head? And I'm like, you're kidding, right? No. I'm like, really? All right. No, I went to Equal 10 because I went to go get these earrings by Emery. And I can't help by, I go to an event to grab something. Of course I'm going to look around while I'm there. Yeah. So, because, like we've said before, I don't get out to many events like intentionally, except for FLF and the 50. So otherwise, because I'm a fan of other brands, or designers, even though they're not a FLF designer. So when I see and I get their mail, right? Whether it's a notice, it's a subo, whatever it is, I see that they've got something out and I go get it. And so E-Marie is one of those. You know, I rarely miss an E-Marie release, especially if it has to do with the gauged ears. So
Of course.
so I went to go get these, which I'll tell people what they're called in a minute. But then I saw this, and I love Garbaggio because they're the ones that make the dolls. You know, those dolls that you probably see all over the grid, the ones that look like Bratz dolls. And then I saw the Plumb Bob, and I'm like, hello, yes, because like I seriously play Sims Replay every day on my iPad. So it just was amusing to me to have the Plumb Bob, and so yeah, we added that to our outfits, and then confused the children apparently. So, but apart from that, did you finish all your credits?
Yeah.
You're animated by Oh My.
I am.
You got to make sure to call that out every time. You are Oh My official blogger. You got to make sure to call it out.
Animated by Oh My.
Animated by Oh My.
I actually, let me see. Can I can. Okay. Let me actually talk about that.
Okay.
Because I've said I'm animated by Oh My, but let me talk to the specific sets that I've got in here as soon as my
Please do.
Vista HUD tells me, opens up the contents of its tab.
Yeah, you just need to make it a Firestorm AO and you'd be faster with it.
Listen.
Oh, listen. Uh-oh. It's a little bit of the attitude. First, my head went to listen, Linda. And that's a very old meme. I don't know, whatever. It's not a meme. It's like a viral thing, right? But I thought listen, Linda was like the funniest thing. I still do. And then the other was that my Mama LaLa had said, mira, nena. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, look. And I know that's when I've pressed the button a little hard on tour when I get the look. But it's like, it's not like the aggressive look. It's like, look. But it's still, I know. I've pressed the button. So.
All right.
Anyway, go ahead.
So we've got some Ben in there as a stand. Got Dean. Got Fox, Harland, Holton, Joseph, Josh, Liam, Mason, Massimo, Matt, Sean, and let's see. I've also I think I can show this off. Maybe does this work?
The typing.
Yeah, so I'm using their this and that typer.
Okay. Oh, that's good. I like it.
Yeah, I like the typer. Actually, I've got that and the Chatterbox typer from Oh My, and I'm not sure which one I'm actually using. Maybe I'm using both. And I also have their sits. So I have the Elias sits for both ground and just normal sit override. So I can pop myself on the ground and use the Elias sits, which all look very, very comfortable. I like these.
Those are great.
Yeah, because I think you do a good job of calling out like which specific animations you have and stuff, and I don't think I've ever cataloged those. So that's what I've been running. I do need to update because I have got some more of my animations, but that's my list of them.
Okay, very good. I feel like I'm stuck. I know I turned my animation cycling on again, but I haven't seen myself move in a while, so I'm probably going to start with that. So let me turn my interface on, and I had Noveni. Funny, Noveni is sending something. I don't know if they're on the list or not, but they are a Fliff designer, and apparently, proof that I'm on their subo. I'm on their mailing list, and they have some Valentine's stuff. It's Valentine's candy table. We're going to need to get that. I thought I'd talk about it since it's popped up in the middle of my screen while we're recording.
Yes.
That it works.
Absolutely.
Fliff designer, somebody we were introduced to because of Fliff. So if I go to my AO, it looks like I did not turn on cycling. I just kind of reset it.
Okay.
So I'll start with my AO. I cleaned up my animations a little bit more because I took a lot more from the Blogatex. So I kind of trimmed out some old ones because as I've told Shalina and Wolf many times, I love eye focus. Like it just those animations, they just hit different. So I'm gonna
Yeah, they really do.
I'm gonna include those. So I have a variety of so many. I can't call them all out. I'm scrolling through them right now, but I think the ones that I've added most recently. Let's see, because let me scroll back. I had mentioned North. North I picked up at the 50. And then, I don't know, I have so many. Like, I'm scrolling them right now. People are just going to need to look at them because I don't even know if they're in the right order. If they, there's just a bunch. And I have, like, all the iFocus ones because Kelsey was new. So, yeah, so Kelsey and Autumn and North. And then I added, like, a bunch after that. Willow, Daphne, Bailey, Hanako, Kiki, Holly. Looks like, did I hit double up on Holly? No. Okay. Isla, Clover, Summer, Everly, Blossom, Oriana, Millie, Parker, Viola, Abigail, and Mila. And I think those are a lot of the ones that I went back in the Blogotext and grabbed. So I want to show proof. Look, I added them all. I'm using them all. I'm blogging them all. So, so there's that. I know, I also have changed I added a run or a walk that cracked me up. So I have some walking animations. I have it's actually called the Uwu walk. I didn't know it was called that.
Uwu walk.
Uwu.
I love it.
Yeah. I left some others in there from the other AO that I had that we use, the pair one, because I like a variety in my walks. So they randomize. I like a surprise when I start walking. And then running, I think I only have the Oh My run. So it's Oh My Mom run. So of course I would pick a mom run. And then on sitting, I use the Allura sits. And then on the ground, it's also Allura. But yeah, so there's all my Oh My in there. So I want to show that. But then as far as styling, Plum Bob, of course, as I shared in the last video, I fell in love with S Club. That's the hair maker. So, and that one, they're not a FLF designer, but I just fell in love with them. I saw them at Anthem, and then I went back and bought a bunch of hair. So this is the Linda Fat Pack, and it comes with glasses because normally I do wear glasses, so I just thought it would be fun to wear them on my head. But this is where the hair came with the glasses. I mean, I could wear them if I wanted to. I just think they look cute up there, and then it gives me, I love the curls. I love the one little curl in the face. I think it's a nice hair for sure. Then as always, I'm wearing my Alt 3 Soleil Skin because I'm in love with it, and all my imperfections except one are from Izzy's. So all the body imperfections are all Izzy's, and then the eye bags are Skinnery because I've really come to embrace those because, I live with them on the daily in First Life. So it's not a stretch to get used to them in Second Life. So I have those. I went back to my spider, like curly lashes. I thought about switching out to the other, the Void, was it Void Flutter? But I was really liking how these look. I really like these curly lashes. And then I've been cataloging. I've been wardrobing again. I did my first live stream of that this past weekend, and then I've been wardrobing when I come home from work because it's it's nice just to be able to even add 10 or 15 items to the wardrobe. So I've been wardrobing and then finding new things in my inventory or reminding myself, especially now that I'm wearing LaLa again. Then I rediscovered my identity makeups, and so this is a makeup by identity. I like this one. They're not FLF, but they're more often on Saturday sale. But I like the kits that come, well, you know me, I'm lazy, so I like a HUD. But it comes with a HUD, but it also has like the eyes and the lips in one HUD together. So it's like a guaranteed match, right? Like if you're going to wear this eye, then here's the lip that goes with it. And nice. I just think it's really quality. It's really done nicely. So identity makeups are one that I really enjoy. Then Alt 3, of course, I've got my micro glitter on. I went back to that. Actually, I didn't alpha enough of myself out because I'm having some breakage in the top because I have too much belly. And the pose is actually, I think, unless my deformers are messed up right now, which I didn't think they were, but they kind of look messed up to me right now, so I have to check that. So let me check, because sometimes the deformers do funny things. Oh, dog is fussing, but you're gonna hear some puppy. So let me make sure my deformers are right. There we go. So deformers broke for a minute. but Deformers are right now. But my outfit is by Pixie Cat. And so I have, let me open my thing back up. So Pixie Cat is the Alex pants and the Misha top, which I also got in Fat Pack, and they come with nice HUD of colors and whatnot. I like the high pants, the high waist on the pants. That's fun. And then...
Yeah, I'm normally not a fan, but I think this one really pulls it off nicely, especially with that top.
Yeah. I like the way it's just like kind of at the, like where it lands on my belly. That's just...
Yeah.
It's a nice placement. And then the shoes are Pure Poison. And Pure Poison Simone sandals, because I wanted a flat shoe, because you see how the pants at the bottom are cuffed, the way the cuff kind of falls. So you needed a really particular kind of shoe.
The cat sees too.
She does. The cat does see. I took a closer look. So I felt like I needed a certain kind of shoe, and then since I don't have all my items wardrobed like shoes, like I usually go to the stores and look at the pictures, so I know who I like for shoes. So this time I started out at Pure Poison and looked at the pictures, and I was like, oh, I don't have these, and then I bought them and added them. I'm also wearing my Esmeralda rings by Michon, and I have to share something with you that you don't know. But remember how Veechi came out with glitter tips, and I was like, please make them in duck nail?
I do remember.
She did, and that's what I'm wearing.
Oh,
so you can see.
I didn't. Okay.
Let me get my camera right as my avatar flails her hands in a very like fashion.
Snoodle gets it done again.
Yes, she does. But I have to read you the message because I have it here in my eyes. And so, and she was online before I started recording. So I have the message from Aubrey here, and let me scroll back because it was an offline I got. So she says,
so good.
"Hello, Ms. Rizzler, sending over the natural glitter tips for duckies that you requested." And she says that she has a bunch of deadlines right now, so she hasn't done the HUD or made vendor pictures yet, or put them out yet.
Oh my god!
So this is like sneak peek exclusive. Like this is coming to a Veechi near you.
Oh wow!
So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Aubrey.
I know.
That's
I thanked her
amazing
for sure. Like I was like, I got a sneak peek. And she's changing things. Like I want to put the HUDs on so you can see. She's changing how she does her HUDs. And I know you won't be able to see it right now.
No.
But I can describe it to you. So the dog is losing his mind, but that's fine. That's what he does. So she has now a nail edit HUD and then the actual tip. So I'm putting it on. I have my interface on. I'll describe it to you. So she has one HUD that's the colors of the nails, which I might have accidentally changed the color. And then she has another HUD that has more to do with the actual nail itself, not the color. So you can turn glow on or off. You can turn it full bright or not. I know how you feel about that. Don't worry. Then materials you can address. You can have it matte or glossy. And then she has the two hands on the HUD, and you can turn on or off different fingers, different tips.
It's really helpful.
Yeah. So
especially if you have like one of those, like sometimes you get those gloves that are funky, right? Where you have like, it's covering only a few fingers and maybe,
And this pose right now by Oh My is perfect for modeling these nails.
It is.
And you knew I already love this pose because I do this in First Life. This is just capturing.
You screenshotted me just this one.
Just this pose. I'm like, this is me.
Pose.
This is me in First Life. So, but this I love. I love the way it shows off the nails and the rings. So
now it's possible. I'm really curious now because Veechi is on the list today, and I wonder if these are actually out for that, or if these are.
Well, I'm curious because let's see. She sent these over to me yesterday. So I don't know if this is what she had planned.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't know, but we'll find out when we get there.
It's on the list, and we'll find out. Yeah.
So then I think, I know, so sad. So hard to be a puppy. But I think that covers all my things. I do want to say, like I said, these earrings from not Oh My, everything's from Oh My. These earrings from Emery, they are the Saiyan earrings. They're available at Equal 10 right now. and I just
Very
really
good.
dig them. I love crystals. I love these ears. I love the way Emery does earrings. So really enjoying that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is my styling. So let me turn off my interface and all that noise.
You are so stylish.
Thank you. And I just have to say, I really, really enjoyed streaming. I streamed for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
I'm going to make that a weekend thing. Like somewhere in the weekend, I'll do it. Just wherever, like I said before, even on the stream, somewhere where First Life allows me the time, the quiet to do it. So it doesn't impact the people in my house, because people, they want to just live in the house, and not worry about me recording videos. So it was really, I wasn't sure how it was going to go. Honestly, I was a little nervous, not gonna lie. Because I'm like, will I be entertaining enough talking to myself? Will I have anyone watching? Will I have anyone to talk to? Will it just be silent and listen to me listening to music? But no, there were people there. I know Rare Heart Song from a commenter on our videos was there. I feel like we picked up a few new folks
And
popping
Rare
in.
Rare is one of Masumi's people.
Yes, and then Masumi showed up.
Yeah.
And so that was fun. And then you were there. And it's,
Of course.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I really liked even, the amount of conversation that was going on. It was great. People were popping in and out. Mama LaLa turned up at the end. And then I want to say it was Sapphire that was just like surprised that the wardrobing system was that easy. Like they were the ones saying that somebody had described it to them in such a way that they're like, that sounds difficult. And then she's looking at it going, I can't believe it's this easy. I'm like, it is surprisingly easy. It takes time to go through your inventory. So it's a process.
And I can kind of see that. Like if someone's trying to describe it, it probably could come across as more complex, because if you, it really helps to see that, I think.
Yeah, that's what she
to
said.
Understand what's actually happening.
Yeah. So just kind of talking it through. And like I said on the stream, people have different ways of using the wardrobe system, which makes it, even better, right? You can use it however you want. And so for me, it's just simple is best. Like I'm not wasting time wardrobing Legacy, Maitreya, Cupra, whatever, right? I'm just wardrobing Reborn stuff because that's all I'll wear. But am I throwing out the stuff? No, because I don't throw anything out. So like I said, if
that's right.
Because if Cupra comes out with some amazing new body, right, then maybe some of their stuff might work. But I get it. If it's a new body, it's probably not going to fit anyway, right? But I'm just a never know kind of person. So I just wardrobe the Reborn and move along and just keep it moving. So, and actually the focus right now is I'm trying to skim through things when I wardrobe without streaming, just to find anything waifu or food. And you were calling it waifood.
Waifood, yes.
And so that was the focus. And so it's hard as I'm just, all I'm doing is going at the folders and things that are just laying at the bottom of my inventory, right? This is not even my object folder.
Right.
So it's all the things that maybe I unpacked, maybe came over unpacked, maybe, I don't know, they're just there in a folder. So I'm just going down that before I even get to objects. And that's insane. Right. There's so much just open at the bottom of my inventory. So like even thinking about it makes me cringe a little bit. But it's also like discovering treasures all over again. Like I forgot I had this, or I didn't even know I had bought this. Right. And maybe it was a gift. I don't know, because you have a habit of doing that. And you're like, here, I'll just pop this over to you. And then I didn't realize it, So
yeah, actually you could pop on a gift I sent you from Junk Food recently.
I could. Let's see. Which one was it? What was
Donuts
it?
Bucket.
I have a donut bucket.
Yeah.
I can do that right now, sure, as you're distracting me from it.
I know.
Because it's not wardrobe. Do you know what you should do? You should go on the wardrobe and pick something.
Well, yeah, I was looking at the wardrobe.
Oh, you are already looking at it, and you're like, you have not caught up on the food.
Yeah, I know you were working on the waifu stuff. I haven't seen any new food, so.
No. Actually, there's one new food in there. I got one in from Lucas Lemeth.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Okay.
But it's heart candy. It's candy box.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if you want that one. But yes, I will make.
Lucas Lemeth is good stuff.
It is. So you can try and pop that on, see how that goes. But
Did you tag it as food? I don't see it.
did I not tag it as food? Let me look.
Well, let me just
it.
check Chris 2.
It's not Chris 2. It's Lucas Lameth.
Sorry, Lucas Lameth. Let me check Lucas Lameth.
Let me go into...
I don't see anything new under food.
Let me go over the last 7 days. And I'm looking on the side. Oh no, it's marked as chocolate. So, but I should, hang on, that's a good point. So I'm going to go in, and nobody can see me do this because it's on another window. But I'm editing the entry to then say food, because that's, of course, what tag you would use.
Yeah.
Chocolate, I should probably put candy as well.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I've updated that, because I got a whole bunch in there. I got rings in there. I got more clothes for roleplay. I've got phones in there. I got something from Musery that supports mounds. That's about as close as I got. I didn't find a bunch of food at the top of my inventory. The top of that bottom part of my inventory, I guess I should say. So the closest I got to Y food was chocolates and mounds.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's that. But yeah, I enjoy doing that. And I'll make time for it randomly on the weekends because it's fun. So I think I should probably hop into my internet window. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to cover, and whether you choose to put food on or not, I will leave that up to you. So let me move my window over so people can see us still. So the first thing I have is Second Life Weekly. It's the little email that comes out from Second Life that you have to sign up for, and Tour says no thank you.
That's right.
You're like, no, I'm fine. So I like this stuff though. So the first thing is nature and parks. It says, are you ready for a nature-filled adventure in Second Life? Dive into serene gardens, marvel at cascading waterfalls, and immerse yourself in the wonders of wildlife. So I'm assuming that has to do all about, that's the destination guide, the highlights from, but this isn't what you sent me for highlights. That was a different highlight, right? Oh no, it's the same. So let me go back. Then the next thing is the Wasteland's 17th birthday. So the Wastelands is a post-apocalyptic community celebrating 17 years of Second Life this year. Learn more about it from their founder and curator, Neo Borkrug Elitis. That rolls off the tongue. From January 19th to 22nd, they're celebrating with a 3-day party, including music, games, combat, stories, roleplay contests, and more. So there's that. And then Spotlight, as you turn away. The Spotlight on Aline, I'm assuming, and that's the one that you actually did link me already. So
Yes.
If I go over into my tabs, then the Spotlight on Aline Passiflora is there. And I need just a minute, so let me fade to black. All right, sorry about that interruption. I had to take a little break real quick. But
Good chocolate.
apparently it was a break to get chocolate, yes. So you had found the chocolate that I put in my wardrobe. It's the Lucas Lameth chocolate, and now I'm enjoying a toffee, which is one of my favorites. I love toffee.
And Lucas Lameth is one of the FLF creators.
Sure is. But so getting back to the SL news, the Aline Passiflora, and they apparently, because I didn't know who this person is the current organizer of the Fab Free blog and community. So I know I'm in the Fab Free. I think I joined that on either this avatar or an alt. But I know of it, and I know I've seen it. When we go to the stores, you can probably see there's like Fab Free signs and stuff in a lot of places. So
Okay.
it's a pretty big thing for people who do a lot of shopping. Or
Yeah.
fabulously free, right? So they're looking for great deals, and so that's a good place to look. So so there's a whole spotlight on the organizer of Fabulously Free, and it's just an interview with her. So check that out if you want to know a little bit more about the people behind things in Second Life. I did see the Flickr here, and I'm always looking to follow people on Flickr. So I pulled up her Flickr. I don't actually have it. Well, if I open it now, it'll squeeze up here. So see, I'm following her, and she's got a lot of great pictures. So she even calls out her spotlight. I know how that feels, Aline. When you get featured, I know how that feels. Love it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
and the caption too is, "Eep! I'm in the spotlight."
Yep.
And I think
You are.
I think we could potentially even do something like that, because I think there's a link at the bottom to submit yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, see, it says here. So it says, if you've created something in world that you're proud of or had a deeply meaningful experience that could brighten someone else's day, please sign up. More info here, and there's a link. So you too can be in the spotlight. So, but yeah, so all the information's here: the blogs, the World group, her Flickr. So, and she really does have some nice pictures. So I'm following.
Perfect.
Then the next one was highlights from the destination guide, which I touched on in the weekly. So it's all the nature-y kind of websites. So the story of Noah and the Ark, not websites, Sims. Kaleidoscope, Monarch Education Project. Didn't we go there?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We've been to a couple of things that are on the list.
Mount Campion Caves National Forest. That sounds nice.
It is. I actually thought about taking us there. It's got some really nice hiking trails and stuff. Really, it is a nice build, but it's a very dense forest. Maybe wouldn't have been as great for like filming in. So
yeah. Then there's Mindful Cove, and
also a lovely place. I was checking a lot of these out.
I bet you probably have a lot of fun. Camp Witch Lodge, public community center for camper Linden Homes Regions. Wait, camper? I'm not in a camper. I'm in a trailer. It's like, wait, is that for me in my community? No. Where's the trailer park lodge? That's my one. Wild Branch Brewing Company. That sounds nice.
Which is where we are.
Oh, is that where we are?
That's where we are.
Look at that. Wild Ranch Brewing Company says so right on the floor. And I really like this scenery behind us. Like our thumbnail is this. I love that sun, the feel of that sun.
Yes, and I like that they've got all these hops planters out back.
Let me take a look. It's
just really nice.
Yeah, this is really lovely.
Oh, yeah, and stuff. Yeah.
You picked a good location.
It's beautiful, and they've picked a really nice environment.
They did a good job with that. You know, you love an environment. So, all right, let me get through the rest here. If I continue scrolling, Timeless Seasons, and then Laif Forest Retreat. Okay, that's nice. The Glastonbury Redwood Forest. Okay.
Which, I mean, the redwoods are gorgeous. Because that's not right where you are, but it's near you.
Yeah. I've been to the Redwood National Forest. No, and it's not right near me. The Wild. That sounds nice. Bella's Lullaby. That's lovely. The Nature Collective. Haven't we been there?
We have. We filmed there as well.
And then the end of the post.
That's all.
So those are some great nature preserve kind of destinations.
Yeah.
Lots of
looks
lovely
really,
places.
really good for photography and stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of these.
You know, I'm taking the kids on a field trip.
You are.
And they didn't say anything about nature preserves. They all just want to go to Disneyland, and we're going to Hawaii, and they want to meet Jason Momoa. But I think that's Mandy's doing. I think she planted that seed. So maybe I can encourage them to, let's go visit a nature preserve. Let's go look at the animals. I'm sure we could.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the highlights from the destination guide. Then the next one is other featured news, which I was like, okay. So Mac OS 11 is the new minimum system version for running Second Life.
Yeah.
So we're not Mac users. At least not as like our computers.
But it does look like, I mean, this is just kind of a natural thing. Like Mac OS X, I guess it's up to version 14 now. Even version 11, Mac has officially dropped support for. So, you know, the fact that Linden Lab is even supporting that is, folks got, people have to update their software sometimes.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
True. It has to happen at some point.
Yes.
So there's that. All right.
Yep.
And then the next thing is the Seraphim website. And
Yes.
the title is Fend Off the Frost with 50 Linden Fridays. And Misha's not wrong, because it's been cold. And I'm supposed to have some rain this weekend, which, I love the rain.
Yeah.
But I was actually looking forward to some time outside, because I finished, somewhat finished an outside space for myself I'd like to enjoy. And I can't, because it's been cold, and now it's rainy. So I'm like, okay, we'll get there. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really upset about it, because most of the days here are hot and dry. So I will take cold and rainy anytime. I can be patient. So, looks like according to the post, MIA might be DRD and oh my. I can't accept that. I can't.
Oh no.
Oh no, not oh my. So,
Well,
I don't know.
We'll see if
We'll
they're
find
there.
out.
Hopefully there.
Hopefully. And DRD.
It does
be
look
nice
like a
if they're
shorter
on.
week this week.
Is it a
in
shorter
general.
one? Okay, so
Yeah, it's definitely
Ooh.
a shorter one.
Look at that. It was like just a few wheel scrolls down and done.
Yeah.
It is shorter.
Mm-hmm. Not sure what's going on.
Interesting.
Also,
All right.
I saw a notice. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
Flip related exactly, but I did see a notice that MadP is going to be maybe getting an event game thing up tomorrow.
Oh, a new one?
Um,
Because they haven't added any new games yet. But I mean, we
No,
could
they
be
have
playing the
not.
old ones, right? Or
Yeah.
or not? Because I
well-
don't understand how the leaderboard works.
we can play the old ones. However, the unlimited only gets access to whatever's for this season. So if it's a not season related,
Oh, we
thing,
have to
then-
pay for it.
Right.
Oh, then we're not playing.
But
those.
yeah, so Escape the Forsaken Funhouse Part 3.
What? There's a
is
part
supposed-
3
Part 3
and a
is
part
supposed to
2.
be-
Like, what did we play?
I think we played Part 2,
Huh?
but I don't know.
So wait, so the part 3 is part of the season?
Yeah, it's releasing tomorrow.
Oh, we got to play that. That was hard. Like, talk about dead weight on your back. Like, I was good about helping you find things in the Nile, but that one and all of, like, the logic puzzles, I don't even know if that's the right descriptor. But what would you call those? They're not logic puzzles, or what would you call that?
Some of them are, yeah, just general type puzzles actually.
No, I would not call those general puzzles. Those are hard as fuck puzzles. That's what you would call them.
Okay. All right.
Like, that's hard. Like, if you weren't involved in that game, I'd be like, yeah, I'm done. Like, yeah, no thanks. It's like, it needs to, there's certain, for me, games, I love games, but there's a certain level of hard that just takes the fun out of it. So for me, if I was playing it by myself, I would have reached that point. But because I wasn't playing it by myself, it remained enjoyable, because I'm like, all right, Tor, you figure it out and let me know.
Yep.
And then we move through to the next phase to see, can I help you with this one? And there was a lot of that one I could not help you with. Like, I was like, I don't even know where to start with this.
Yeah. Well,
And-
I mean, we made good progress.
You know, if anything, I can find the item, right? Like, I can find the
You are
puzzle.
very good at that.
I'm good at finding the puzzle. And then I'm like, okay, there it is, Tor, solve it for us.
Yeah. I'm actually slower at that because I'm looking at
All the
everything
things. Yes.
slowly.
Yes. Scrutinizing every detail.
Yep.
So does that mean we're going to get to do some AdP this weekend?
I'm hoping so.
Do you have time? Because I know you have other projects.
I do have other projects, but I want to make some time for that.
Okay, I'm all for it. And then we did get permission to stream MadP.
Yes, we did.
And we want to do
can
that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So people can see that experience. If you thought me wardrobing was amusing, wait till you watch us play MadP games. It is, it's a kick. Anyway, so it's a short list. How many do we have? Sponsors?
Four.
Four.
sponsors.
Four sponsors
For
on the
our
short
short
list. Okay. All right. Who are the sponsors?
We have Andore, Equal,
Yeah.
Mug, and Stealthic.
Okay. That sounds great. And, you know, I think this is, I want to say this is going to be speedy, but you know what happens. It could be the shortest list ever, and it's still going to take us 3 hours. because it's like story time, it's catch up time. We haven't talked all week. It's like, there's a lot there.
Yep.
So, all right.
Well, let's get going.
Okay, let's do it. Hey, Tor.
Hey.
Hey. Do you think I should sear my candy?
Well, I think she fled.
She left. That's because she wants some candy. There was a really skinny avatar here, and I'm like, she needs some candy. And
I agree.
this is clickable. Like, if you clicked it, you could get a candy. Because it's wear and share.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Yeah, I can. Let me get some matcha.
So, if anyone shows up on our stream, on our video today, then we need to tell them to get some candy from my box.
And that means I can just bop this on and I can start munching.
Yep. Lucas
Oh,
Lemeth. Wear and share.
Wear and share.
Yep.
That's great.
Anyway, we are not at Lucas Lemeth, though. We are at Andore.
Andore.
And you fell in love with this hedgehog.
Ollie the hedgehog. Yeah.
So go. You talk about it.
Well, I mean, I think it's cute.
It's
just
cute.
a hedgehog. You can throw it on your shoulder, and there's not a lot of Andore stuff that I can actually use. So I'm happy to pick this up.
Yeah. So you're going to be popping it on at some point in the video?
Yeah, I'm curious what it means by look animation in world.
What do you mean?
Is
that it has a look, or is it telling you to look at the animation?
Yeah, I guess it's
those eyes aren't looking. So I think it's right here on the shoulder. They're animating it. Look at me.
Oh, okay.
It's on the shoulder of the mannequin.
They're just saying to look at it.
Yeah.
That's strange phrasing, though.
Well, maybe they're not native English speakers.
That's true. Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I like it.
Yep. That looks cute.
Okay.
So.
I like the signs here. It says, you. Hey, you. Yes, you. Buy me. You're perfect.
Where does that say that?
On the little buy me signs above each hedgehog.
Oh. Oh, I didn't push in that close. Oh, that is cute. I was more focused on the actual item than the sign. That is adorable. Well, they won you over.
They won me over.
Yep. So I expect to see that in the next stop. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right, Tour. I can tell that we are at equal. And they have the Kaya Brogues, which I feel like, as I looked at them, I'm like, we've had this conversation before, because I see those and go, creeper. So back in my day, we had shoes like this that all the cool kids wore, and they were called creepers. So.
Yeah, but now that would confuse the cool kids, because they'd just think you're talking about Minecraft. They'd be confused.
Oh, yeah, Minecraft wasn't a thing back then.
I know.
But yes, I understand. But wouldn't only the nerdy kids think that?
I mean, I think Minecraft is a little bit... It has
universal?
Such broad appeal. I think it's a bit more than just the nerdy kids.
I would agree with that a little. Because, like,
they'd at least be aware of it.
Well, maybe. Yeah, I guess. Because, like, even at my school, like, I would talk about Minecraft, and it's really only, like, the little geeky kids that are like, ooh, yay! And the other ones are like, what? You know? So...
Well, maybe I'm just too saturated in geek culture.
Probably. So... Anyway, so you can get the Kaya Brogues in this heart print for 50 Linden. You can buy the fat pack. You can collect all the different variations across the sales for different prices. Saturday sale, happy weekend, goat, 66, and the 99 sale. So
I really like these prints, especially the one for Fliff. It looks like it's very
ready for Valentine's.
Looks like it's gotten a lot of use.
Also ready for Valentine's.
Also ready for Valentine's, yeah.
How much is the fat pack if people want to buy that?
If people want to get the fat pack, they can get that for 700 Lindens, unless they're cool like you. And then they can get it for 600.
Fantastic. All right, are we ready to go?
We are.
All right, Tour, we are at Mug.
We sure are.
They have the Naomi Choppin' overalls, and you said this is a gift that I need to have.
Yes, I thought this was just too cute, too great. I love this.
So we got it in Brat Pack. But for Fliff, you can buy the colors by top. I'm sorry. Let me start that one again. You can buy the top by colors. Or you can get the
Yes.
overalls by colors. So it's 50 linden per color.
Correct. Per color per piece.
Yes.
So, yep.
And then you can also buy the Brat Pack, which costs how much?
Only 500 for the Brat Pack.
That is not bad.
And you can get the individual fat packs of each. Like, you know, if you just want the overalls or just want the top for 300.
Mm-hmm. And so the top, it comes in Reborn, but I don't see waifu. But that's fine. I still wear Reborn.
Yeah, it's not waifu, but I
Mm-hmm.
just loved this, so
Yeah.
I had to get it.
It's a great outfit. There was a gal here demoing it, but you accurately predicted her departure. So.
Yep.
But anyway, we're all set, and this is a great outfit, so everybody should come get it. All right.
Yes.
Are we ready to go?
We are.
All right, tour. We are at Stealthic, and I'm going to ask you to tell the story that you just mentioned about being welcomed to Stealthic, because one of the things when we changed our names, our legacy names, right? I was like, you know, mine was, you know, my legacy name before this, I changed it to Growing Desire, right? So when I would go to Oh My, the greeter there is like, welcome, Growing, and I hated that. Like, I'm like, that's not my name. So now my first name is Queen for Queen.rizzler, right? And so
Welcome,
now whenever I
Queen.
go anywhere, it's like, welcome, Queen, and I'm like, that's right. So, so Tour, how about you share with everybody what your welcome message is?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't as focused on it. I never really minded like the hello or welcome intrinsic. Like I just didn't even think about it. But it just tickled me when I came here, and it was like, welcome, Daddy.
That's right.
Oh, hi.
I love that did something for you. You're like, Consuela, you're right. This is nice. That's right. Normally you just ignore it when it's like, welcome, intrinsic. You have to say, yeah, that's not my name. Right?
Yeah.
But now that our names are what they are.
Like, it didn't bother me.
You just
never
dismiss
even
it.
put any thought into it. Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, I dismissed it with a little bit of like, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then that's why I was excited. I was like, oh, this means the auto breeders are going to call me Queen.
Yep.
So I just love that. So when you were like, I see what you mean now. I'm like, you're welcome. You are welcome.
Yep.
So
thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway, we're at Stealthic, and they have this hair called Riot.
Riot.
And they have it's basically a straight ponytails on the sides.
Tails.
And you can buy basic or full pack. So you can buy the upgrade. So what does what cost? Like, what is 50 linden here?
The basic pack is 50 linden.
And then
the upgrade is 150, which means the full pack is 200.
That's a deal.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like the style of hair, go for it. It's not for me. I'm not a straight-haired, kind of dual ponytailed kind of girl. If it was curly, sold, because I have bought that.
Of course.
But you know, that's always my thing. But I love Stealthic, and they make great hair. But sometimes it's not always for you, and that's okay.
Also, I gotta give kudos. I like this. They're using the Stealthic invite greeter thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one that's standing next to the sign.
Yes.
Modeling the hair.
You've
what
never...
a clever use of that.
Okay, you've never noticed that in all the time you've come to Stealthic?
No, I guess not.
I have.
Well, I'm glad you have.
And I agree with you. It's very good of them to use their bot like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just always thought it... I never really looked. I guess I just thought it was a person.
Okay, so I have a few thoughts on that.
Sure.
So first, to be fair to you, in the previous build of the store, that's not how they use the bot. Like, the bot was behind a counter when you first came in.
Okay, yeah.
And she may have been wearing the hairstyle, but I never remembered because you usually always TP me in past the counter. So I don't remember what she was doing or what she looked like. I just remember she was behind the counter. In this build, they have had the bot in this area, and that is the one that's greeting. She's always right by it. She's wearing the hair. I think that's a very wise use of their bot, because I would figure some stores, they set their bot up and then set it and forget it, right?
Yep.
But obviously they take care, as you pointed out, to style their bot appropriately to model the hair that they're featuring, which is, I think, a smart move. And for folks like you just think she's part of the crowd. She's so good, you didn't even know she was a bot.
maybe we also would normally go to the left side.
True, because there's usually 2 sets, right? Yeah, there is. So
Yeah.
that's the other thing. So why did you choose this side then? The flip sign's over there.
Well, at the time when I walked in, there were more people on the left side. Now there's more people over here. So, you know, it just... that's always where my calculus is where can I drop your fat ass and settle in for filming.
Yes. And it always takes you a minute to get to the item here. Because when Stealthic's on sale, everyone comes running.
Yeah.
And it's
laggy. It is like moving in molasses in here, yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think their bot is great looking. Like, I just love her whole styling today. She looks good in this hair.
She does look good in this hair. Yep.
Good point. Okay.
Yep.
Are we ready for the next?
We are.
Tour.
Mm-hmm.
When you're shining a flashlight on me, that can mean only one thing.
That we're at C'est La Vie.
We are at C'est La Vie. And at C'est La Vie today, they have... I can't read that. I know it's leggings. What is the
this
first
is going
word?
to be the...
Inga?
Inga.
Inga leggings, yeah. And so they're
we've got 'em in,
pliers.
like darks and pastels.
Yes. You can have, they come as pliers from Maitreya, Lara X, Ayeza, Gen X, Legacy, Omega, Slink. And then it's Bomb for Maitreya, Lara X, Gen X, Legacy, Reborn, and Cupra. So of course I bought them.
Yeah.
Because you never know when you need a legging.
The like fabric stripes on there. Looks really nice.
What did this? You look at this shirt on the girl next to you. It caught my attention. I touched the Prim of Life.
I can't.
And all I got was this lousy T-shirt. Is that from like one of the museums or something? She's wearing a completely bomb outfit. So that shirt is literally painted on. So that's fun though. She's wearing the hair from Stealthic. She looks good. Looks good on her.
Nice.
Anyway, what else? I bought these 50 Linden per color set. And yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, I mean, C'est La Vie, it's always helpful for compiling outfits and stuff.
Yeah, it definitely helps to have some bomb leggings for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Clef de Peau.
Clef de Peau. And here's that girl again. She's literally walked almost exactly into the center of my frame, and she's completely obliterating my view of me. Like I had perfectly framed, and then bam, this girl and her painted on shirt. Yep. Yes, we know you touched the Prim of Life and all you got was a shirt. Fine. Okay. So, C'est La Vie. No, we're not.
Yes.
Clef de Peau. Right, Clef de Peau.
Clef de Peau.
And what are they calling this dress? Thank you. Okay.
Viva.
And the fits are down the side. So Cupra, Alissa? Is that what I'm seeing? Wait, no, wait. I don't know what I'm looking at the top. Okay, here we are. Cupra. Alice. It's Alissa.
Alice, yeah.
Alicea.
Alicea. Yep.
Gen X Curvy. Reborn Waifu. Uh-oh. Lara X. Petite X. Legacy. And Perk.
Perfect.
All right, well, I gotta get this because it's waifu, and you know how that's gonna look in waifu.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
which
absolutely.
color? They're 50 Linden per color.
For this, oh gosh, like, I like the kind of tan one the model's got on, but I also like. I don't know if that's too flesh tone-ish.
I don't know. I kind of like that one too. It was either gonna be that one or the pink. I'll just buy them all, I guess. They're only 50 Linden each. That doesn't hurt.
They're only 50 Linden each. How can you argue with that?
That's right. Okay, well, I'm gonna buy them, and then we're gonna move along.
Oh, this gal with her painted on shirt. She's getting dressed.
Oh.
We got some modeling going on.
It looks great over her painted on outfit. That's probably why she goes out that way. You know, like
yeah, she's doing the Xmara thing.
Xmara, right?
Yep.
Where it's like you go on your painted on clothes, and then you can try all the things, and then she takes off her pants and her shirt.
Yep.
And that is a much better look, my dear. than the painted on clothes. Although you don't seem to be parting with your Prim of Life shirt. It's very important to you. Okay. So I'm going to pick these up and then we can move along.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, Tour, this is all you. Go.
Yes. Okay, so we got 2 items here. We got one item, which is this upright.
You haven't told
storage
people
unit.
where we are, though.
We're at Consignment.
Did you have to look?
No, you reset my brain there for a minute.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
I was like, what am I doing? What? It's of course we're at Consignment.
We don't need to announce that. Everyone knows where we are. Everyone being Tour. Yes, Tour. I know you know where we are, but how about you share with the people?
Yes, so we're at Consignment.
Yes.
Where no scripts are allowed to run. And we have this storage unit, which is called the Nord Cabinet in light wood. I'm a fan of this. We got a bunch of stuff. We got plants. We got Polaroid camera. We got TV remote, clocks. We got planters with like animal heads, cell phones. Just it's a nice kitsch sort of arrangement.
Yep.
So that's 50 Linden. We also got down here
Flag clutter.
Flag clutter. Folded flag clutter.
Looks
So
like you get the fat pack.
You get the whole fat pack, and they have the flags listed in here.
Oh.
So you get Wales, the United States, United Kingdom, Sweden, Spain, Scotland, Portugal, New Zealand, Ireland, Germany, France, Canada, Brazil, and Argentina.
So we didn't have to guess the folded flags like we did the last time?
Well,
when it was clearly listed and we guessed anyway?
That was hilarious.
That was also at Sway's. I remember that.
Yes, that was at Sway's.
Because it was so dumb. We're like, what flag is this? And it's like right there listed.
I love that they commented that they were like basically yelling at their screen trying to tell us.
The flags are right there. The names are right there. Just look, read, don't be lazy.
Oh, I can't. I am apparently walking off frame.
Yeah, you're ready to go, I think.
I guess so.
So,
yes.
50 Linden for the cabinet, shelf thing, and then 50 Linden for the fat pack of the folded flag clutter.
Yes.
All right, let's go since you already headed out.
All right.
All right, Tour. I can tell by the building that we're in that we are at DeeTaleZ.
We're at DeeTaleZ.
And it looks like they have a skin called Melly. That's cute. Basic pack for 50 Linden Friday and mixed type. That was the skin tone I wore when I wore DeeTaleZ.
Mixed?
Mixed type, yeah. Because as you can see, even just the comparison from my skin tone number 4 with Alt 3 and mixed type is very similar.
Very similar.
That's the closest to my first life skin tone, really. I'm probably maybe a little browner, but in SL, it's like there's kind of a big jump sometimes from one skin level to the next. So I went with this one. I love level skin number 4. And I loved mixed type when I was at wearing DeeTaleZ. So
yeah, DeeTaleZ is high quality stuff. I like some of the details that are in this one.
And it looks like, okay, so it's, am I reading this right? So for velour, I'm sorry, for the sale, it's DeeTaleZ and velour. So there's the mixed type and then there's Nordic. But that's the body skin, right? Like, where do you buy my interface is off, so.
Okay.
Because it looked like they were offering it just as, but I don't think that's it. I think you buy these two things down here. Yeah. So you're actually getting it in more than just mixed type. You're getting it in Nordic too. You can buy Nordic for 50 Linden or mixed type. Right?
Okay. Yes. So you're getting Nordic or mixed type, and it looks like it comes with the skins and what do you actually get?
Yeah, so let's see. Velour,
so it says that Nordic, which is maybe a DeeTaleZ skin tone, matches velour, porcelain, and snow.
Okay.
And the mixed type matches velour sienna.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I don't know if that means that this comes with the velour in it.
I don't know either.
That is vague. I would think not.
Yeah, because they're not velour.
Because they're not velour, but they might just be saying this is velour, like, compatible.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
I think my chocolate's broke again because I stopped eating it. Let me reattach it.
Yeah.
I got a caramel one now because like the animation just stopped working at one point, and I was like, no, I need this to work. There we go. Okay, I'm happy again. I have shoved a chocolate in my face.
Perfect.
Okay, well,
so yeah.
We're not in the market for skin.
You get the brow options, you get the brow shape and normal shape. And, Yep, we're not in that.
Because I am completely owned by Alt 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, are we good to go?
We're so good.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at DeeTaleZ.
DeeTaleZ, and they have 2 unique offerings.
They do.
The Dashend swing chair and the Dashend pillow.
Yeah.
And you are a cat dad, so
I'm a cat dad. So these aren't doing anything for me.
Yeah.
But
and I'm a dog mom, but I'm not a Dashend dog mom.
I think Dashend is one of those types of breeds that the Dashend fans, they really love the Dashend.
They show out for sure.
But everyone else is just like, that's a weird looking dog.
Well, I agree with you that the Dashend people are pretty solidly Dashend people. I mean, that's a very unique dog, right?
It is.
So, me personally, I've always been a mid to large size dog mom. So, things like German Shepherds. Now we have the Belgian Malinois. I've had many a lab. I think, I feel like when it comes down to it, I'm pretty solidly a lab mom. But, I've had German Shepherds and now the Belgian. And, I definitely like that style of dog as well. I can't get over our puppy. He is very handsome. And so, yeah. It's just, I'm a big dog person. So, anyway, this is great. If the Dashens are your thing, then DeeTaleZ has stuff for you. 50 Linden per item for the chair and for the pillow. So, there you go. Are we good to go?
Yep, we are.
Okay, Tour, we didn't move.
We didn't move.
Why?
I know.
What's happening?
Well, I
did you change your mind? Are you a Dashend person?
No, I need you to punch in on the Dashend swing chair sign. Or should I say Dashend swing care?
Oh, no.
You thought you escaped the editors, but you didn't.
Oh, you love a typo. And it's typoed twice. It's typoed in the vendor image and the sign. It's I'm sorry, it's the Dashend swing care.
No,
You had to call out the typo.
I had to. It amuses me. That's all.
Well, then it gets me going. Veechi made the Winfos, and then my favorites were always Legay and what did they? Mitria, because they left out a bunch of letters of Mitria, and that was Candy Doll. That one cracked me up over and over.
I also liked Eborn.
But was Eborn also Candy Doll? Because I felt like they had the trifecta of typo.
I think so.
It was like Eborn, Mitria, and Legay.
And today for a new one, we got Alicia.
That was new from Clef de Peau.
I like that.
Yeah, we do collect the typos. We enjoy them.
Yes,
people make
do.
mistakes. It's funny. It's it.
Yeah.
We're not trying to throw shade at anybody. We all do it.
Yeah, we just it genuinely does tickle us and entertain.
So I still think Candy Doll wins for typos.
Candy Doll does win for typos.
They really have the trifecta.
Yeah.
It's just the typoing of 3 different body types in one vendor over and over.
To me, that makes a lot of sense because, and I know nothing about the Candy Doll creators, but based on the content of Candy Doll, I get an impression of a very bimbo, vapid, can't spell or doesn't care to sort of vibe.
Yeah. You just got to give it a voice. I am walking my Mitria, and sometimes I like to wear Legay, and then other times I wear my E-body. Like that?
Yeah.
Yep, nailed it. Are you ready to go?
Nailed it. Yes.
Tour.
Mi amor.
Did we stop at home and I didn't notice?
See. No.
Somebody's been practicing their Duolingo. My duo is still a skeleton.
Oh no. That's so sad.
Anyway.
We're at DRD.
DRD, they're not MIA.
Yeah, I know. They're not MIA. They're here.
Yeah.
They just had some, they were delayed getting these sofas shipped out.
And they're called the Scarlet. Oh, they're from the Scarlet Hotel.
Yeah, they're from the Scarlet Hotel set.
Yeah.
These are the Jobert. Jobert?
Mm-hmm.
Jobert.
Or is it Jorbet? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a better pronunciation.
Mm.
It seems like it would be sort of Frenchish.
Yeah, but I was like, it's not really like sorbet because it's got the R right there. So, Joubert. Mm.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're lovely though, even if I can't pronounce the name.
They are. They look very cushy, and they've got a lot of animations in them.
Yep, you were having a hard time deciding which one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They were like 3 pages of just couples, and that's not even getting into the adult version.
Yeah.
Which this is. So yeah, 50 linen, you get these 2 colors of couch. And you can enjoy some Jobert.
Jobert? Is that like yogurt?
Yogurt.
Jobert.
Yogurt.
All right, this is a deal. This is great stuff. I'm going to pick it up. I know you have it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, are we good to go?
We are.
All right, tour. I had to read the sign to know where we are. Because this is a new build.
Yes, it is.
But you were going to announce it. Go ahead.
Exile.
Exile. And I like this hair.
I do too.
Because I actually had a hat like that in First Life that I would wear up to the mountains. And then over time, it just kind of got worn out. I would wear it so much. And I actually would wear it on cold days or windy days because where I live and work, sometimes it can be crazy windy and I would hate my hair blowing around, so I would just wear this cute hat.
I love this gal who's modeling it up front here.
Oh, yeah?
She's got a look that works really well with that hat.
Did she put her snow down? Was this the same chick,
She put
right?
her snow down.
She had snow on.
She did.
But she needs her snow back. She changed to sparkles.
Yeah, she changed over to sparkles. Not sure what's going on, but she's got... I think the hat works really well.
It does. It's perfect for her outfit.
Yeah.
I like her super slow blinks.
But yeah, that's a really nice style of hat. I could definitely see you wearing that.
Yeah. I need a new style of hat like that. Like I said, mine wore out.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you. So
I'm a fan of hats.
Yeah, I know you are. So you can get, it's called Andy, and you can get it, it looks like in some naturals, or I don't know what the other one's called.
They're calling it, what? Or are they both natural?
Are they? They don't look it. The other one looks ombre or fantasy or candy because of the colors in it.
Yeah, I agree with you. But the vendor thinks that it's called naturals.
I'm
It's
buying the
probably
naturals and
erroneous.
hopefully I get them. Yeah, I got the naturals pack. So the other one is called naturals, but I'm not buying that one because I don't want those colors. I'm just buying the natural one.
And the fat pack is $3.90.
Oh, I should have bought the fat pack. Where's the fat pack at? Up top?
It's the little buy sign up top, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna buy that because there's probably I like to have more gray colors and
Yes, you do.
So,
you like to have all the options.
I do. Okay, I think we're good to go then.
Very good.
All right, tour. We are at Havoc, and before we even started, you're like, sold. Here you go.
Yep. Well, it's a nice outfit and it supports waifu. So
yeah. So it's the road dress, and it's
the road dress.
It's sold exclusively at the Grand.
Yeah. So thankfully we're at the Grand.
Or not. But if it's Legacy, Reborn, Maitreya, Hourglass, Cooper, Peach, Waifu, and Freya.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a fun one.
Absolutely.
For me to wardrobe and pop on or not. So
it looks like a lot of fun.
it does. So you made sure I got the fat pack of that. But it's 50 linen per color. So 50 for the red, 50 for the black. And if they want the fat pack like you did, how much was that?
That was 700.
Sounds like a deal to me. Let's look at all the
I
colors
think
you're
so.
getting there.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's a very sexy outfit.
It is. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I can only imagine
Now,
what waifus
and
look
you
like
can
in there.
throw some layers underneath there.
Yeah, I probably would just to be safe, but
Yep. Absolutely.
okay. Very good. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, Tour. We are at Justice.
Yes,
and
we
this
are.
is the Janice dress. And once I
Yes.
saw it had tears in it, I was like, sold. And so
Well, you were at first you were like, wait, does it fit me?
right. Well,
and
no,
then-
first I was like sold, and then I was like, wait though. I don't want to
Yeah.
It was too late. Like I liked it now. And then I was like, I don't know if it's in my size, and then I cam down and I see that it is. And then you made an interesting observation.
Right. Yeah, so I was just camming around as I do, and
Yes.
I noticed over on this wall to camera left.
Camera left, okay.
If you turn
Oh.
the corner there, they've got a whole wall of new Reborn
Oh.
updates, and they participated in the Reborn event.
Oh.
So this is suggesting to me that
Yeah.
we got some. Justice is definitely moving in this direction, which love to see it.
For sure. Like that Sadie shirt, that looks fun.
Yeah, it does.
And then
So-
they've got some more stuff over here on the side. But they've
Yeah,
got
that's
Gen X updates too.
Gen X and Reborn updates on the Ivory and Thalia dress.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they're bringing some of their
Yeah.
catalog forward and going to be probably supporting these in new items for sure. So,
That's exciting.
yeah, because we've always liked Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of things that we would have loved to grab from their catalog that
Yeah.
you just wouldn't quite fit into.
No. But now I can. Look
Now
how
you
happy
can.
I am.
Yeah. And then we're starting with a torn dress, which is
Perfect.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
perfect. Yeah.
All right.
Gosh.
Are we good to go?
Yeah, we're good to go.
All right, Tour. Obviously, we've come to visit Cassie.
Yes, we have.
And did we catch her as she was slipping into the bath?
It looks that way.
We're about to, anyway. So this is Paulina.
Paulina, top and panty.
Yep. Yep.
Huh.
So they
Yeah.
have the two
It's a
special
very
packs.
sexy number. Mm-hmm.
So you can buy the 50 linen, you get two colors. Either like a yellow and a pink, or a black and a purple. It's very sexy.
Yeah.
And let's see, who does it
It
fit? The
is.
sizes are on the side. So that's Maitreya, Lara Petite, Legacy Perky, and E-Body.
Okay.
So that could fit me.
Excellent.
That, that actually looks like it'd be too small, so that'd be fun. I think I'm gonna pick it up. So.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
that's awesome.
All right, are we good to go?
Yes.
Looks like Oh My isn't MIA.
Woo!
Woo!
Love that.
All right, so this is Sean. And
Yeah.
you may have this already.
Well,
Because you
I'm
bought it
looking
and
at my-
Shalina was like, here's your money back.
yeah, I'm looking at my inventory and it doesn't look like I. Oh, yeah, I do. I didn't see the unpacker for it, but apparently I do have it unpacked already.
Okay, but it's not in your AO?
Oh, maybe. Oh. Is it in my AO? That's a question that must be asked. Oh, yeah, I have 3 of these in my AO.
Yeah,
okay.
because the hand, just the way he's holding his hands, looks
Yep.
very tour.
Yeah,
That one?
yep,
Yeah.
of course. And yep. So I think this is the only one that I don't have in my AO.
Yeah, I can see why.
And that's because
You don't usually...
Crossed arms is very confrontational, is the kind of the body language that comes across to me, and I just don't like to do that.
You know what's funny, though, in you saying that, is crossed arms is a very comfortable position for me.
Yeah.
And I have had to be very mindful about that in First Life. Like, if I'm standing around with crossed arms, like, it's just comfortable for me. It's not conveying anything else but that. Like, right now, as I'm talking, I am crossed armed.
Yeah.
Just because it's comfortable. That means nothing else. But
and I totally get that, but it's also just, it's the body language thing. Even if it's not intended, sometimes it comes across that way.
Yeah, but you were saying confrontational, which I see, but I've always interpreted it as closed. It's a closed position to be standing in.
Okay.
So...
Yeah. So I think this is kind of an interesting thing because I agree with you on a general basis, but I think it's interpreted a little differently when it's a man. And that's why I say it comes across as confrontational, because I'm speaking in the context of how male body language is interpreted.
Yeah, and that would be fair, because if I'm talking from the female perspective, to be crossed-armed is closed.
Yeah.
It's not open body language.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Interesting.
Speaking of female, let me prance over here with my uwu walk. How appropriate.
That's so cute. Look
How
at that.
appropriate. Here go I and my uwu.
Amazing.
Oh, my uwu walk.
All right. Here we
So
go.
here we have Faye. I don't think I have Faye. There goes Shalina and Wolf releasing new things I don't have. I better run to the Blogotex. But that's fun.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, oddly enough, there's kind of a cross-armed one, which I would totally pick if it doesn't clip through my belly, so we'll see. But I think I have another cross-armed one in here in my current setup that I kept because it looks like it's like just tucked under my boobs so I could live with it.
Yeah.
As opposed to
this one isn't quite cross-armed just because it goes up to your chin too.
Yeah, but it's still a cross body, right?
True.
So you have one arm across your body, which still could convey closed.
Okay.
So.
Interesting. Yeah.
So yeah, of course, I'm going to possess this, and it might be in the Blogotex.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to get me in that habit because, like, my gut instinct is always just like, oh,
buy
I like that, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, I get that. And I know, like I said, I hit the Blogotex hard. Like, I got a notification, new item in the Blogotex, and I ran to the Blogotex. And I didn't know that I saw anything new in there. I already had the stuff.
Well,
so maybe it was this.
Things, they have new actual items up, so we gotta show those off. So
where?
They have new releases, and they have the demos for them over here.
Yeah. So these we have. Like Kelsey, I have in my AO.
You have Kelsey? Okay, fine.
Yeah. So therefore, you should have Kellen.
Yeah, I don't have Kellen. So
you need to go to the Blogotex.
Well, I'm gonna go demo Kellen, but yeah, I'll buy it from the Blogotex.
Where did you go?
Over to where the men's section is. Do they have it demoable up there?
No.
Yeah.
I see you. I'm coming. I need to change my walk back to my uwu. Come on, uwu. Nope, we're still just hitting peach. Oh well. I nailed it when I needed to. So, yeah, so let's see Kellen on you.
Kellen, yeah, so here's some Kellen. Here's a little more Kellen. Oh, I get some eye focus.
Oh, good.
Kellen's got eye focus.
Like it. I hadn't noticed that yours were missing eye focus.
Yeah, this will be the first eye focus one that I get. So I'm excited. So there's a crossed arms, which I might do just for the eye focus. I'm not positive yet. Oh, oops. Hold on. And the fourth pose. Yeah, this one's definitely me. That's my focus.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
See?
So
See?
I'm excited. And there's a Sawyer behind this, which also has eye focus. What? Let's check out some Sawyer.
Someone needs to get in the block of text.
Okay, you're gonna have to walk me through that when we get off of when we fade.
Yeah.
I'm
All
the
of this
worst
is in
blogger.
block of text. I've seen it.
I believe you, but that doesn't help me. I don't know how to blog a text because I am the worst blogger.
You are a baby blogger. You're just
Yes.
getting started.
Yeah, because my gut instinct is I'm gonna push the button and buy it. So these are fantastic, and I get eye focus. So I'm gonna definitely be updating my my walkers or Vista AO HUD.
Well, not your walkers. You're standing. Your stance. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I was trying to say animations, but it just came out walkers because I can't brain.
Right, because it's getting super late.
It is getting a little bit late on for me.
So we should keep moving before you pass out.
Yes. So.
All right, Tor. I just switched. I knew it. I just switched poses, and I was like, "This is one of my favorite ones," because it just is. It was Oriana, one of the Orianas from OMI. But I taught you how to blog a text, so there's that. That's great. We're at Phedora, and I know I have these bottom shoes, so you were right. We have seen these before. I don't think I have the top ones. So Fluff is has been available before. If you didn't get it as a 50 linen item, you can now. And then above that, oh, maybe, I don't know about this one. Tanya, I think. I'd have to look in my inventory real quick. So let's see. I'm gonna search.
Tanya.
I think that's a T, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
let's bring this over here.
Definitely a T. Tanya.
I don't have Tanja. I have somebody that I used to know called Tanja Strawberry, apparently. That's in my calling cards. But no, I don't have this one. That's fun. Okay, so it fits Belleza, Gen X, Maitreya, Cupra, Legacy, and E-Body. And I think that's a sexy one. I like that a lot. So I will pick that up for 50 linen, and that's a deal.
Excellent.
So I think, okay, what do we have over here? I knew, I was like, don't camp back. You're going to see the other stuff. Drew, the Drew sneaker's fun for Happy Weekend. And then there's a new release. It's the Dow, like, looks like a platform Mary Jane kind of shoe.
Oh, yeah.
And then that one's interesting. The
Echidna.
Okay, why do you know this?
Well,
You're like, come on, Consuela, it's Echidna. Oh, sorry. It's like
so
Echidna.
So I know it from mythology, but it's also a creature.
Okay. And you know creatures.
Well, I know mythology more than creatures. It's a Greek myth thing related to the chimera.
Oh, I see. I've never heard of this.
Well, okay, so let's see.
Uh-oh, story time. Here we go.
Hesiod's Echidna was half beautiful maiden, half fearsome snake. Described the goddess Fierce Echidna as a flesh-eating monster, irresistible, who was like neither mortal men nor the undying gods, but was half a nymph with glancing eyes and fair cheeks, and half again a huge snake, great and awful with speckled skin, who dies not nor grows old in all her days. So
she sounds like a bad bitch.
Yeah, she sounds like a bad bitch.
And how do you pronounce it again?
Echidna.
Echidna. Okay. Well, thank you for that. That mythological piece of information.
Half woman, half snake. Yes.
Okay. All right. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right. We're at Supernatural.
And we have the Aina heels.
And for 50 linden, Aina, maybe? Yeah, Aina. For 50 linden, you can get a fat pack. And these are like perfect for Valentine's.
Yes, they are.
So I picked these up. They fit.
They've got the little bows, the little hearts. Really good for Valentine's.
Yeah. Maitreya, Lara X, Legacy, E-Body, Erica, and Cupra.
Nice.
So very nice. And I think we're all set. Are we good to go?
We are.
All right, Tour. I have a feeling we're at Sways.
We are at Sways, you're correct.
So, what do they have for us?
Well, we have the Jugs and Mugs Rhea set.
Okay.
Which is going to be some like hot chocolate stuff. And down here we've also got ground rose petals in the love set.
Oh, that's nice. And they have them out.
Yeah.
Right here.
So they're doing some demoing of what you might be able to do with these things, which is always a really nice touch.
Yeah.
Love that about Sways.
I do too. I love when the designers stage things and give you ideas.
Yes.
So. Okay. So did you pick these both up? Did you have them already?
I did not have these. I did pick them up.
All right. Very good. Are we good to go?
Well, not quite, because I want to actually highlight the, I guess it's the, I don't know if it's even up for sale, but I really liked these items on the opposite wall.
Okay.
These wall decor cassette tapes.
Oh, yeah, I have some of these.
Those are super fun.
Yeah.
That's
they're
cute.
for sale on the other wall. It's right there.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if they were like on sale.
Oh. Well, how much are they?
$139.
Okay.
Which doesn't sound like a Saturday sale price or anything.
No, but there's no signage that says it's a sale either.
Right, exactly.
So I think they're just
think
putting it
that they're
out because, you know, it's
and
that
I think
time
they're
is
awesome.
coming. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went ahead and got those.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Are we good to go now?
Now we're good.
Okay. Tour.
Yes.
I really love that Tentacio keeps his platform out so that you can
Just for you.
constantly put me on a pedestal. When have they used it? That's the question. Like, I find myself wondering, like, have they used this?
They've put signs there on occasion. I think they put one up for like announcing the Black Friday sale.
Okay.
But not often. It's usually very available for you.
Apparently. And now I see the lucky boards behind me, and I'm waiting for the letters to clear up if any of them are cute.
Oh, let's see. Well, you can look at the item. I'll check in the letters.
All right.
They are not for you.
Dang.
Sorry.
Okay. So we're at Tentacio, and they have the Lisa in green, which is a little ribbon belly chain flower combination.
Okay.
They have Rock My Soul platforms in dot, and then they have the Lost Paradise headpiece. That's Happy Weekend. And then even over here, they have additional Happy Weekend, another headpiece. And then the headpiece is, I don't know, just Mon Amour. Right? So it's the Mon Amour headpiece and the Mon Amour handheld, like
Candy.
little bouquet. Yeah.
Yeah. Candy bouquet.
Yeah. So that's great. Nice. I love a headpiece. So yes, I will pick up the headpieces.
You rock a lot of great headpieces.
Yeah, thank you.
I know Tentacio is one of your go-tos.
Yes, especially in roleplay. I am all about the headpiece. So, yeah. So I will pick these up. And it's not always even in roleplay because I just rocked a headpiece at the 50.
Yep.
So, and that one was Tentacio as well?
Yep.
If it's not Tentacio, it's Load. Usually it's those two.
Right.
But Tentacio is a FLF creator, so... Tentacio for the win. All right, so I'm going to pick up all these items here, and then we can keep moving.
Yep.
All right, Tour, it looks like we have our answer. So,
yep.
My exclusive duck nails are not what's being offered today.
Not today, but they are coming. So
they are coming soon. I'm curious what event she's going to drop them at.
Yeah.
But I feel very special to have them ahead of time. And the fact that she's like, here you go, Ms. Rizzler. Here are the duck nails you requested. Love that so much. She made my day.
Yep.
So, but today she has the natural ombre jelly, short almond female. And then she has the Cupid metallic. So that's fun.
Perfect for Valentine's.
Yeah.
Those look really nice.
And then for Saturday sale, she has some like pastels, which make me start thinking about Easter. So she's got the Malibu gels.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's short almond and long almond. or as you would say, almond. And
Almond.
then she's got Malibu gels, also stiletto, and then ballerina.
Okay.
So she's got a lot of options.
Ooh, did you see these dark magic nails all the way
All the
here?
way on Lazy Sunday?
Do you have those?
I don't know. No, this is Earl Grey. Where's Dark Magic? Oh, no, down here. I will have to check. They don't look like it.
Those are right up here, Ellie.
Yeah. I hope she slowly starts converting all of her nails to duck. Like, I'm like, could you do Dark Magic Duck, Aubrey Snoodle? Like, Dark Magic Duck would be fun. So.
Yeah.
Because those would be like my ritual nails then. I would have ritual duck. Because, you know, I do circle things in Second Life.
Yeah.
So.
But these would be really good for that.
Yeah.
Whether they're duck or not.
Yeah. I'm going to pick them up. I don't think I have those. So.
Okay. Very
Yeah,
good.
those are great. All right. So if I remember right, Veechi's the end of the list.
They are the end of the list. And also, I have to say, I appreciate that they corrected the sign that I pointed out.
Oh, which sign was that again?
It was over on the male side of the store.
Mhm.
It said Monster Hand Female.
Oh, right.
And now it's been corrected to Monster Hand Male. And
Okay.
I always appreciate that.
Yeah. Very good. Of course you fixed it.
Yes.
All right. So now it's time to go back to we were at a brewery. Is that what it was?
Yep, we were at the brewery.
And we're going to hear some First Life thoughts.
Okay.
All right, Tor. It looks like you found us a cozy place to have some First Life thoughts.
Yep. Yeah, we always try to.
Mm-hmm. So, you going to get us started?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I wanted to talk about... I actually don't want to talk too long tonight, just because I'm a little tired. But I did want to bring up a new law that has been proposed in my state. It hasn't actually been signed into law, to be clear, and I don't know the likelihood of it passing into law. But what this law is supposed to do is basically make it impossible to identify forms of bigotry. And the way it does this, the form it takes, is it classifies it as actual legal defamation if you accuse someone of being racist or sexist or transphobic or something, and liable for up to $35,000 in damages. So if, for example, some, politician is saying some really racist stuff here, which happens in Florida, if you call it out and call it what it is, they can sue you for like $35,000 if they win. At the very least, they can just take you to court and make your life hell. This is a kind of absurd law, but Florida is kind of becoming known for that.
I thought you were going to say Florida's kind of becoming an absurd state.
Yeah, it is. It is. And let's see, another thing that it does is it makes it so that journalists who rely on anonymous sources, which journalism does. Like, anonymous doesn't mean what some people seem to think it means, where like it's not credible information. Journalists have a lot of very credible sources, but those credible sources are able to provide information specifically because they remain anonymous. That's how a lot of that works. What they are doing in this law is they are making it so that anonymous sources when taken into consideration, like in court cases that arise from these accusations, anonymous sources must be assumed as false, which makes journalists extremely vulnerable to calling out bigotry. Because if they are relying on some anonymous source for someone who is saying something discriminatory or actually doing something discriminatory, if they find that some, a company executive is like fired someone because of their sexuality or something, and they call it out, and they only know about it because of an anonymous source, well, guess what? They can be sued for reporting on that. This is just insane. I don't know how likely it is for this to pass, but this is the direction that, the Republican Party wants to go. They want it so that you can't call bigotry out. They want to restrict language to that degree. And that is part of the descent into fascism, is attacking the ability to communicate at all and the ability to actually speak out about what the state is doing. Because, if this sort of thing becomes the law of the land and, systemic scapegoating ramps up worse than it already is, it will be very difficult to talk about. It'll be very difficult to call out. So it'll be very difficult to organize against. So it's one of those things. It's probably just a signaling bill, but I still always think people should pay attention to these kinds of signaling bills, because it's not, even if it doesn't pass, it's a predictor of the direction that the Republican Party wants to go. And that should be taken with deadly seriousness.
And you've used a term that I've not heard before. So you said it's a signaling bill.
Signaling bill.
So what does that even mean?
A signaling bill is when a politician puts a bill out into the public and on the table, not really necessarily intending for it to pass right away, but just to move the Overton window. So
the Overton window?
Yeah.
That's that's another term I don't know. You're just dropping all the terms tonight.
So the Overton window is it's a political science term. The Overton window is the breadth of political thought that is considered mainstream. And the Republican Party, the right in general, has been very aggressive about carving more extreme positions and banging the drum about them loudly enough that it pulls the Overton window further to the right. The Democratic Party, who aren't really a leftist party to begin with, they typically have responded to this by conceding ground and following the Overton window, making the calculus that they're trying to chase moderate votes, but it doesn't really work that way. It's that only leads to ultimately bad outcomes. So we don't really have a political entity in the United States that's trying to claw the Overton window back towards the left, besides grassroots organizing, groups that I'm involved with, Florida Rising, Orlando Freedom Fighters, some of these organizations on the ground that actually are working with people and making people think in more egalitarian ways than our current politicians are allowed to talk about. So a signaling bill is basically at a actual state or federal level, putting a bill on the table and saying, "Hey guys, think about this. This is a good idea." And even if people aren't comfortable with it right away, it gets people talking about it, and the more people talk about it, the more it becomes normalized. And then the next time around, maybe it gets a little more support. And then it's something that's up for debate, and then after it gets entered into a topic that's, up for debate, then they've kind of won the battle whether the bill passes or not, because at that point, you're basically allowing people to think this isn't a patently absurd and extremely authoritarian step towards fascism. Like, literally making it criminal to call out discrimination and bigotry. It's it's laughable, but it's extremely serious. So
yeah, I agree with you. I mean, obviously I can't say it better than you have, but these are all like terms I didn't know before, but I completely understand.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, I mean, and I appreciate you when you prompt me for things like that, because like this is just stuff. I have a lot of this stuff in my head. I do a lot of reading,
mm-hmm.
And I do a lot of listening to people and stuff. So a lot of this sort of language is how I think about things, and I don't always know what needs further expansion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
yeah, I figure there's other folks out there, listening, watching, that don't know those terms either. So I ask for myself and for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
I also am providing a link, and I'm not going to get into the content of it here because they cover it better than I could. A link from Haymarket Books. I've linked to them before, but this one, they are talking about the state of things in Palestine and in Gaza. So, if people are looking,
go ahead.
If people are looking for an update there, they cover it pretty well. They've been covering it for a while.
Yeah, Haymarket Books is one that I've come to follow as well. So,
very good. Yeah, they put out a lot of really good videos. They're also an excellent resource for reading materials.
I know they've had some, I want to say live streams of them, roundtable conversations with the authors of different books and things, and those have been really interesting.
Yeah, they have a lot of. I mean, they've had such good speakers on. So.
Does that conclude your first life thoughts for now?
It does.
Okay. So now it's comment time.
It's comment time.
So, looking back at I have to also share with you that we are up to 269 subscribers.
Nice.
So, Speedo days are coming soon, hopefully. And so, going back a week on comments, we have Rizzler. So Rizzler9 is back, and they really love the yoga mat because that was on the last video. So they like the Oh My yoga mat, and they want to go get that. So I gave them the information to go get it.
Now, do they need like a food spread to lay on their yoga mat?
I don't think so. I think they just wanted the mat.
Don't think so, because they can get that at Dust Bunny.
Okay, so Rizzler9, Rizzler9. If you need the food as well, you can get that at Dust Bunny. But I think it was in my response to Rizzler that I learned that Oh My's blogger manager is actually the creator behind Puddles.
Oh.
So I was like, look at that. So
that's fantastic.
I found that interesting.
Yeah.
So then Zipper weighs in with just in all caps, the mobile throne. That's all she said.
That is very Zipper and makes sense because that's how we met.
That's right. And I told her, my response to her was, I love it even more because it's what brought us together.
Yeah.
Like, had we not been wheeling through on Fliff and rolling up in her store in a mobile throne. She would have been, so we would have just been like any other avatar on the grid, right? Just walking through, checking out the sale, moving on. But you roll up in a mobile throne with party lights and food. Yep. And then she's like, I need to know these people. And I'm glad she did. And we met Barb that night too. Yep. So I got to fangirl over Barb and meet Zipper, and it was amazing. So
yes.
So then another comment is from Nadine Philly 7535, who has commented before, and she's just put LOL at we're kind of funny, because I was saying that in our last video when we were talking about how we're kind of funny, so let's make a video. And then so she laughed at that, and she says, "You're all are great. Thanks for another great video."
Oh,
so
thank you.
And then there was Tristan's from Panikuhu. And I had to make sure you saw this one. Yes. I mean, I make sure you see all the comments, but sometimes I'm like to her, look now. Yep. Yep. And Tristan made a comment that says, "I didn't need the soda I was drinking. It's fine plastered across my monitors. Thanks."
Fantastic.
Fantastique. Like, we had a whole conversation with Tristan on his server.
Yes.
And he was just rolling over Panique is fantastique.
It is.
Yeah. So I'm glad that we can crack them up as much as we do.
That's good.
So, okay. And the next one is Cora. And Cora says, "Thanks for the great videos. My auntie saw you filming at the first store they were at," and then she gave the timestamp. And she says, "I'm so sorry." So I went to that, and it was the one avatar that was basically wearing floss.
Oh.
The one I thought was Mama LaLa. And then I asked her, I was like, the one barely wearing anything? And here I thought she was my mom. And then I'm like, seriously, my mom dresses like that too in SL. And then
it's true.
Mama LaLa replies, and she's like, "Ay, mi Dios, no, you didn't." And I'm like, yes, I did. And she and I had this conversation. She made a comment above. She actually made another comment. So then Karamia makes a comment. "OMG, you guys, congratulations on getting shout out by the Lindens. Y'all, I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work. You guys rock."
Yeah.
And then she says,
"Thank you, Karamia."
I commented to her, and then she commented back, and she said, "Oh, we love seeing you guys around. Couldn't stop laughing when we met at LaLa Pew. Silly," her friend, her bestie, "silly running out of camera was just too funny. Also, if you want to do yoga just to keep the curves in place, let's do this. We don't always have to lose the weight, Haha." Yeah, I agree with Karamia. Actually, I need to put a heart and a like on that. And then Rare Heart Song. She says, "LOL, he said, I like your body. No need for the exercise, and gave you a nice feast of food. Good man. The yoga mat is really cute. This was fun to watch as always. And that air horn is mandatory. JK,
Oh, no.
Are you prepared to air horn tonight? Because Rare Heart Song is waiting for it."
Maybe.
Yeah, I will continue to talk about comments while you prepare yourself. So, because actually the air horn should have come before the comments, like, right? Or is it after? When did you pull out the air horn on me last? It was at the very end.
Yeah, I did it right
after my
lady.
Thank yous and before your part. And I was like, what the hell was that? So, okay, so that was Rare Heart Song. She's expecting it, so hopefully you have some air horn for her.
God.
Then
got something.
Then Mama LaLa comments, "Baby LaLa's love the yoga studio and yoga collection. Let's do yoga together. We can help each other off the mats." Which is true. She and I would both get stuck on the floor. And then she also asked me about the mobile throne. So just to recap, I didn't give her the links in this one because I feel like I've linked the information before, and I was looking at it on my phone, so it's not super easy to put all that there or look it up. But just for everybody to know, it was from Craftworks. It was a gacha at one point. And it was, I thought it was like Sofa King Racer or something like that.
Sofa King Racer sounds right. It's a vehicle by default.
Yeah.
And
it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, it does not look like that. It doesn't have the snacks on it.
It doesn't have a few of the things. But it's essentially that. I mean, the core of it is that. It's the wide sofa with the tray across it. But it was like achingly empty. Like, you have this perfect like food tray in front of you with nothing on it. So you had to load it up, and you did. And then I put all the wide load stickers on the back, and So we modified it.
Scripted up party lights.
So Tour did a fair amount to that. So
I had a lot of fun rigging that up.
Yeah, and you even said the last time you saw it, you wanted to like have a new version. I don't know if you want to make even more food on it so that I cannot be seen.
Yeah, I want to tweak it. I want to make it so you can, tweak things out.
Yeah. So then Mama LaLa makes another comment. She says, OMG, I do wear clothes when I'm out and about when shopping, and she laughs. I don't always show my bits, though I have a lot of wannabe Mama LaLas out there showing their bits. So.
Well, she might not always show them, but she does show them.
Yeah. And so I responded to her and I said, you barely wear clothes sometimes and you know it. And then she says, that's the designer's fault if it barely covers my bits.
What? That's not the designer. Designer isn't putting a gun to her head saying you must wear this.
Yep, apparently they are.
Oh, God.
So then we have a comment from Tank Top Tony. That's what it is. Tank Top Tony 1976 says, love that you guys are connecting with so many people, in parentheses, Lindens. It's because you guys are interesting, fun, and are completely engaging amazeballs. So I was like, thank you. That's a new commenter. And then we have Masumi, amazing as always. Love you guys. Can't wait for live screenies. So now I've adopted that term. I'm going to make some more live screenies. At some point.
Screenings with LaLa.
Right. Yeah. And so it'll be wardrobing at that point. Then we can do live screenies of LaLa being dead weight playing Mad P with Tour. So Tour plays Mad P and brings LaLa along. That's what that becomes. LaLa's along for the ride.
Oh, good.
So, and then a new comment from just 11 hours ago on the stream. So all of these last ones were actually on the last video. So there's a comment on the stream from 9Razzler9. I missed this live stream. And so speaking of inventory, last month I made the decision to declutter. I deleted older stuff that I held on to over the decade. I'm on SL, LOL. I felt like hoarding was an issue for me and felt so good. Yes, it feels like you're throwing away money, but some stuff is so old it's no longer wearable, so why keep? So, I've shared before, my whole philosophy is you never know. So I hate to delete things. You just never know. So, but, even as I say that over and over, when I think about, new bodies that might come out or something bigger and curvier or whatever I have is not going to fit it because it's going to be a whole new body and a whole new rig. So in reality, as, reading Razzler's comment and thinking about, the whole of it, I could probably get rid of the Cupra and the Maitreya and, and maybe the Legacy, although it pains me a little bit with the Legacy because I did wear that one a good long time.
You did.
So, but I've never switched back into any of those bodies. So I always make this one work because I know you don't like it when I switch bodies and it doesn't,
Yeah, I don't like switching to less curvy bodies for sure.
But at this point, any other body besides Reborn is going to be less curvy than Reborn.
At this point, okay.
Well, of the bodies I have,
that's objectively not true. But
no. Of the bodies I have,
okay,
it's not going to be the kind of curvy that Reborn is.
True.
So I have Maitreya. That's not going to be the same kind of curvy. I have Legacy, not the same kind of curvy. I have Cupra. No, I don't think I have Cupra on this avatar. Right. So I have Cupra on alts. And that one's a different kind of curvy, but the problem that I have with Cupra is that it's not as, I think Reborn has gotten to a point where it's more rigged for than Cupra. Maybe at the onset it wasn't, but it's become such the popular body that it's really up there, in the major, top 3.
Also, just to say it, Reborn's body, we had to do a little shenanigans to do this, but, actually making you have a thick actual waist is, I'm very happy that we could do that with that and your belly and stuff. Some of the other bodies that are curvy, they're only curvy in the hips, ass,
tits,
and tits, and it's it wants to be like a wasp in the waist, and it's you can kind of wrangle it, but it usually deforms pretty badly.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that about Reborn.
Yeah, and the only one that came close was Freya.
Yes.
And then Freya,
which has dropped support.
Yeah, which is so surprising to me for how much people love Reborn. Why Belleza would drop Freya. Like, I don't understand.
There must have just been something very limiting or awkward about rigging for it that that made them want to stop supporting it.
Yeah.
Like, that's all
I feel like they missed something there, though. Because so many people love Reborn, and I feel like Freya really had the right idea.
Yeah, I think there was something definitely there. I'd love to see them try again.
Yeah.
Maybe fixing whatever was holding them back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
So that brings us up to date on the comments. So then oh my God, you scared me so bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're like, I don't know, like I'm all tense now.
Don't be tense.
Okay, but I just have to get ready for this. Okay, so this is gonna become a thing where Tour scares the shit out of LaLa with random sounds he plays in Discord. I just need to mentally prepare for that. I was not ready. I have like tension in my neck, and I'm oh my God, like.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
But sorry. I don't want to discourage you. I'm going to be ready next time because that's funny. Okay. It scared the shit out of me, but it's funny. Like, I have weird tension right now behind my ears because I couldn't process what that was or where it was coming from. Even though I knew it was coming. But last time you didn't do it to me till I finished my thank yous, because then you did your thing and you went into the end of the video and I'm like, no, you can't end like that. So you brought it up a little sooner than I was expecting.
Yes.
So basically,
I brought it up as you said, we're done with the comments, and I was like, okay, now it's time.
Okay, it's good placement.
I thought
just
so.
From a production standpoint, right?
Yeah.
Like we're done with that segment, yay, or some other random sound, which now you are committed to. So just be ready for that, and I will be ready, so I don't have this weird tension in my head when you spring a sound on me. Because I'll tell you, I am not one who, generally I don't like surprises. Like, right. I like to know when things are happening, and I don't like practical jokes, and I don't like to be scared.
Yeah.
So it's like that. It like pressed all those buttons, but it was not. But it was weird. It was hard to process because it's not you being malicious. It's like. Nope. Yay! Like I understood the sound, but it like just took me a minute to process. So, if your goal was to set me off balance, you have succeeded.
Oh no.
So, I'm gonna try to do thank yous now and see if Tour won't scare me some more. But
I'm not gonna scare you anymore. You can get through your thank yous.
I'm gonna need like a scalp massage or something after this.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm gonna do my thank yous. Now I'm gonna pull it together, yes. LaLa. You got this, even without scary yays.
Scary yays.
I want to thank everyone who spends time with us, watching our videos for however long, whether it's for the whole 2 hours, 3 hours, or if it's just for 10 minutes or less. We're happy you're here, that you spend any time with us at all. Thank you for watching our videos, commenting, liking, sharing with friends, subscribing, any way you want to engage with us, as long as it's positive, because, we don't want any trolls. But thank you for being here. We appreciate all of you.
We do, and we will see you in the next video.